Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamsin Entertainment. Welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss the conversation. But most importantly, please share this video. Get the word out there as a community. We can talk about all things that we love. Today on Throwback Thursday, we're looking at Police Academy 3, Back in Training, and nonsense. This movie is nonsense. I know in some movies, nonsense is good, but like the previous two, it has a very simple plot and then a whole bunch of nonsense. It's supposed to be shenanigans. I'm laughing not because this movie was fun. I had a few chuckles. I'm laughing because I'm going insane watching these stupid movies. So you have most of the original cast from the first and the second, and others come back from the first. Because this takes place mostly at the academy again, hence the title of the movie. There are 2 police academies in this state. And I guess it's kind of a running gag to never tell you which state it's supposed to be. Apparently, there's not enough funding for 2 academies, and the governor is going to close one of them. There's a committee to judge both academies. Now, I know I shouldn't judge the movie too harshly on continuity because it is a comedy that deals in nonsense. Mauser was a lieutenant and ended up being a captain by the end of the second movie. And now in this one, he's just magically a commandant of the other academy. Same with his lackey, although he's not commandant, he's a captain. But still, I guess for casting budget reasons, or I don't know. These movies came out one after another. I thought Peter Jackson was the first one to film multiple movies in a series at once. With these movies coming out one after another, they've had to shot these movies at the same time, or relatively the same time. And that's why they kept the villains from the second movie and brought them over to the third movie and just changed their ranks. His motivation is more or less the same as it was in the second one. He wants his academy to win. Mahoney's in here less, even though he's still shown to be the main character. You still have Hightower and Jones and Tackleberry, and they bring back Kirkland, but not his wife, his brother-in-law, because the brother-in-law is now in the academy. The villain, or the gang leader in the second one, who was Zed, Bobcat Coldthwaite, or Coldwaite, sorry for mispronouncing that. I know he was a comedian back in the 80s. I don't get him. I mean, I get him, but I don't get him. I don't see how he's supposed to be funny. He's reformed, and now he's in the academy. And there's a lot of things I didn't go over in the second one because it just didn't seem worth talking about. But not only is he brought over from the second one, but there's a shop owner who is brought over. And there are 2 jokes that work with this character. One that worked in the second film. It didn't work in this one, but it is connected to that one. In the second film, it opens up with him closing up his shop, and it shows just how secure it is. And when he closes the front door to leave, there is a picture of Callahan. No, not Callahan in Police Academy, even though I didn't quite mention her, but she's in the first one and in this one. No, Clint Eastwood's character Callahan from the Dirty Harry movies. There is a cardboard cutout that he has of him, and he has him at the front of the door to scare off people. And then the joke that connects to that one in this one is at the end of the movie, and really in any of these movies there's nothing really to spoil. He just says, "Go ahead, punk, make my day." I see how it's funny. It's just not funny. I know I suggested the other 2 movies on streaming. The more I've been thinking about these movies and the more I've been watching them, the funny parts that are in these movies, you can just YouTube them. I might make that a new rating. Just YouTube the funny parts and watch those. I'm getting very close to saying don't bother with all these movies. This one I'll say don't bother. I'll hold judgment on the 4th one even though it doesn't look good. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on Police Academy 3 Back in Training. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people will like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching and live your imagination.